It is a cheap use of cargo. Worldwide, there are about 90,000 American ships with a capacity of 600 million tons, about three times what is cited at the beginning of the century. Maritime transport accounts for 95% of every times transport in the world, of which 60% is oil and mineral traffic, and 20% are container ships. They are known for multi-purpose. They carry a variety of goods, general cargo, bulk containers, and may even carry a small tank. Normally, they carry cranes in the center for their loading and unloading.
The vessel dry bulk carrier. The vessel designed to load, carry, and discharge homogeneous non-liquid. The type of cargo in the vessel, this is the cement, or gold, and gay, and lumber, or others. The equipment in the type vessel, this is sail, and the port device, the gantry crane removes the cargo from the ship. The gantry crane pick out the cargo. A bulldozer is loaded into the hold. The double articulate crane, gantry crane, or run the convoyer beds, no twin equipment.
Container ship. Its design is a single deck and loaded by that includes sail division. Container ship, they use diesel engine. Cargo. Transport container cargo. Port device. Rich stacker, ram RTG, country cranes, speeder, lift truck. Last right trunk. Bright fixing, twist lock, twist lock.
I'm gonna talk about the tankers. Tankers are vessels that are designed to transport liquids or gases in bulk form, such as, let's say, fuel oil, diesel, gasoline, also different kinds of chemicals. Some, or well, I think that the most important port device that we can find for them would be the pipes and pumps. It'll be, of course, dependent on the cargo that they are transporting at one specific moment. Also, I think that the most important equipment that they can use or they really use during their journey would be the double hull, because it helps to prevent the spilling their cargo into the ocean. And also, well, these tanker ships or this kind of vessels, they really don't use any trim equipments or any trim accessories during its journey.
Heavy lift ships is a vessel designed to move very large loads that cannot be handled by normal ships. They are two types. This one is semi-submergible ships that takes on water ballast to allow the load. Usually another vessel to be floated over the deck, whereupon the ballast is jetted zone and the ship's deck and cargo raised above the waterline. And another one is project cargo ship that use at least one heavy lift crane for handling heavy cargo and sufficient ballast to assure stability and sea-keeping properties.
Roll, long, roll off. Chief Ro-Ro is denominated to all kinds of cheese or over. They transport rodebeuf, mais, aremibule, es tranche. Position, trolley cars and trunks. Port devices, used to they ran to Holland because last ring train because last ring. Chemical tankers. It is a type of tanker designed to transport chemical parents in bulk. Port devices. They have a system to hit the trans to maintain the viscosity of cellulose. Stains steel heating coil in the cargo tankers, transferring heat to the cargo, circulating in the tal vis conventions. Last train knob.
Refrigerator vessel is a ship specialized in the transport of refrigerated cargoes. Its windows have cool and thermal insulation equipment. Currently, is a channel to containers adapted to carry refrigerated or frozen cargoes in the reefer containers. Which are these type of merchandise the most suitable type on commercial vessels? Have that these types of cargo in the environment. Refrigerated products tend to be simpler and more specific to fishing.
Passenger ship and merchant ship goes main foundation and the transport of the people characteristics accommodate for a limited number of the passengers, which are different recreational activities.
Canoe. A canoe is a small boat that move with the human force. They are pointed on both ends and usually open on the top. Equipment on board doesn't use, port device doesn't use. It moves without the use of oars, a type of cargo, wood, cement, food, agricultural products, fish, minerals, and other products. Materials. The canoes are made of wood, aluminum, royalite, and kelber.
Riverboats. They are the same as riverboats, but larger and made of metal. They abound in the Peruvian rivers because their draft is lower and they only navigate in the district of Santa Rosa, Peru, on the Amazon River. Equipment: one life jacket per person, a rod of minimum 3 meters long to push the smaller boat, a rope of minimum 15 meters long, a red flag of 40-60 centimeters to be useful when a help is required, a container with drinking water, an emergency tool, and one suitable for the boat. Cargo, passengers, and other stuff like clothes when the people need it. Port devices, no. Lash rig trim, no.
Arabic cruiser transport people the with undetermined objectives of passenger unlimited are authentic holds and the after kings of amenities to make it to enjoy the trip aboard.
Is a merchant vessel used to transport passengers and sometimes vehicle and cargo at scheduled times. They are part of public transport in some cities.
Also, I'm going to talk about the tugboats. Tugboats are service vessels or service ships that helps the main vessel. That could be like a container ship, a general cargo ship, or tankers. What happened with these tugboats is that they are capable of producing a really big force or a really big potential or strength that can help the main vessel to dock the pier or leave the pier or do different movements in a really close area where they need help for many reasons. Could be So these tugboats, they produce that potential using winches, and also they transmit or they send that potential or that strength using hawsers, using the ropes, using wires, using cable that could be known as the lashing equipments or lashing accessories for this tugboat. Also, well, these tugboats, they don't really transport any kind of cargo, but because of that, they don't really have like a port device or port equipment that is like really related to them. Also, what we could say about that, about the tugboats, would be that I think that the main equipment or the main accessory that people recognizes them and they are really popular or people is really familiar to that would be the old tire fenders that they use on the side of the road, I'm sorry, on the side of the boat, like it's like rounding them, because they need that so they can protect the side of the boat of the when approaching to pier.